What you're seeing here on your screen is the new updated Ask Oracle homepage. AI powered, really intuitive, really cool, really exciting. It's going to match your Redwood environment. We're going to take a little look at it, what it looks like, what it does, and then we're going to look at how we can configure this. So in the system here, you can see we have this Ask bar at the top, and we also have a lot of these little boxes here. These should look pretty familiar. These were what were once the tabs along the top of our home page. Um, you'll see that some of these are larger, they're organized in a different way. We'll get back to that a little bit later. If I click on one, such as my client groups, you'll then see that this moves to the top. Our quick actions that we have as sort of favorites are there on the side. And then we have our tiles that we typically saw are all down here. I can go back here, and you'll notice there's this little bar on the bottom with a suggestions. By clicking on this, this is going to take me to AI-driven suggestions for quick actions that I use frequently, maybe something that I've been working on recently. These are, as you can see, they aren't necessarily really correlated. This is our demo environment. We do a lot of strange different things, but as you are using the Oracle HR system, it'll learn your habits and it'll suggest intuitively items that you are using more frequently. Very exciting stuff. At the top here, I want to draw attention to this search bar. I love this search bar. I think the global search that is in the existing UI is great. This is a huge improvement on that. I can look up something like grades. And we'll just give it a second to search, but it's going to provide anything related to grades, any quick action that I might need. Maybe I want to look at promote, and it's going to provide me with promoting a team member, promoting an organization member, promoting and changing position. Also, any progression or grade step rules, items that might be related to what I'm searching for, but aren't necessarily what I typed in there. Very exciting, very cool. So how do we do it? Let's switch over to our normal environment. We'll take a look. All right, so we're just back into our normal environment, back to the normal home page. And we're going to look at the steps that we need to follow in order to enable this new home page. So the first thing we're going to do is click our navigator icon in the top left corner. We'll go to configuration and we'll select sandboxes. We're going to be creating a new sandbox, that way we can deploy this. I have an existing one here, but we're going to create a new one just so we can see the steps from start to finish. And we're going to want to make sure we have the appearance tool selected. And I'll call this my initials demo sandbox. So with the appearance tool selected, we can create and enter. All right, we're in the sandbox. We'll go ahead and use that appearance tool. And it's going to take us to this appearance themes page. You'll see there are some, they're just here by default. Our classic themes won't be here. We're going to be looking at our Redwood themes, and we'll want any that say ask at the end here. These refer to Ask Oracle. Ask Oracle for the homepage. If we want to edit one of these, let's see, we're in Vision Default now, so we'll edit the Vision Ask. We can click that Edit button, and it's going to take us to this edit screen here. We can choose a color theme to match maybe the logo of our organization, just a color that we think looks nice. I personally like this Redwood page. We can choose what our home page would be, either the home with Ask Oracle or news feed, which is going to be a bit more traditional. We want home with Ask Oracle to enable this new home page. And then we can enable or disable a welcome animation. We can choose our logo that's going to be in the top corner. And then also the little icon that shows up here, we can have it predefined, or we can upload a file or use a URL. Very simple stuff. If we're happy with it, we can click apply, and those changes will be applied. And you'll see that the page reloads. As it does that, you'll see we have a new little box here. this is how we can get home again. If we click on this, it's going to take us to our new home page. And you'll notice that this little error message up here telling us that there's some unsupported EL expressions. That's totally fine. This is our demo environment, so these are older EL expressions that we've typed up or done something with. We don't really need to worry about them. If you are concerned about it, you can ensure that you have the structure tool enabled, and then you can review your navigation entries and ensure that any expressions that you're worried about are taken care of. But it's as simple as that. If you have previewed it and you like it, it looks good to you, you can very easily just click the drop down, click publish, publish your sandbox, and you're off and running with your new homepage. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, give it a like, give it a share, leave a comment. Tell me one feature that you're really excited about with this new thing. Thanks so much.